Children, probably about time I did this video. I need to show you how to bring in your line art from somewhere else into Toon Boom Harmony as a vector. So what you really want to do here is when you're exporting, when you're exporting out of your software, just make sure you have clean lines and a white background. For some reason, it just doesn't want to deal with transparency, so you don't have to do that whole PNG sequence thing. Honestly, it's going to save you a lot more time, so I'm kind of glad that it is picky about it. So anyway, File, Import, Movie, and you're going to find your exported movie with your lines and your background. So I'm using a sample from Queen's Cartoonist. Sorry, whoever, I don't recall who did this shot. Sorry, and also thank you. All right, so it's going to convert that movie into the frames. Seems kind of counterintuitive because we've already made the frames, but has to. Then you're going to get the import images window. You can change the name of the layer if you want to right here, but the key here is we need to convert to a Toon Boom vector drawing. That's important. We also need to make sure it is black and white. So all your lines are going to come in as black, but it's going to ignore the white. So it's going to be transparent when it comes in. I'm going to say okay, and it's going to take a second to do all the work it needs to do. So just give it some time. It may not take long for you. All right, and et voila, I have vector lines. So they are not quite perfect. There are things you can do to make it nicer if you would prefer it. I think it's because this brush was textured. So just kind of be aware of that. If you're using a textured brush, it may come in kind of wibbly wobbly because it's trying to account for that. All right, another thing you could do instead, so if you're already done with this part, this is like further learning. So that's pretty much what it is. Let me bring that in again and see if I can make the texture a little nicer. Because there's ways you can mess with it. So if it comes in and you're like, yee, here's some things you can do with that. So under the black and white vectorization, you can go to this little pencil icon, and it brings up a whole bunch of, there's people yelling in the background. Don't worry about that. It brings up this thing you can use, this window that you can use to change how well it comes in. You can see a preview over here. It doesn't really help that much, but you can change the threshold down, and that will, or change it up. You might have to experiment with it. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna turn it up. I wouldn't worry about most of this stuff. So I'm gonna save. Oh no, I don't want to save options. I'm just gonna say okay. Did it save it for me? Yes, I'm gonna say okay. And let's see if it comes in any better. I should have closed my door. It's a little better. It's a little better. So you can play around with those settings if you really want to. You don't need to, especially if you're just using clean lines. That's fine. I don't know why she's popping everywhere. It's probably not a finished shot. Anyway, that's how you do that. Thank you.